Alright, so all the way from Canada, the gentleman is here to tell us something. Big man, welcome officially.
Thank you for having me. And I just want to, I have something for you.
Hey, you have something for me from Canada? Please don't let this guy see it. He's smart. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so Facebook Jata, please handle the presentation for me. Okay. Yeah, my producer will surely handle the presentation. Wow, this is beautiful. This is
Merlot, so it's expensive.
Wow.
Because I care about you.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir. Don't let this man see it. The one sitting beside you.
Okay.
He likes them things. He can consume it in the next 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Wow.
Say wow.
Wow. Champion.
Bro, so what's the name? What's the brand name for your showbiz?
Well, I go by the name of KFT, which is Kwesi from Toronto. I mean, I was born and raised in Toronto. That's my hometown. You know what I mean? But fun fact, I also was raised in Ghana too.
Okay.
So
at what age did you leave Ghana?
Well, I was born in Canada, and I spent some time there, like from preschool to junior. Then I came to Tema.
Okay.
And I went to boarding school and all those things.
Oh, so you attended boarding school here in Ghana?
I attended boarding school twice in Ghana.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I know some boys like that. Those who were raised there, the moment their parents realize they are being bad, no, Ghana.
Ship me back to Ghana.
so were you being a bad boy at the time? That's why your parents brought you back to Ghana?
I mean, I guess. You know what I mean? But I was just being a teenager. I was being a kid. You know what I mean? So yeah, they shipped me back, but I'm glad because I got to see like two different worlds. You know what I mean? And it made me more appreciative of life as a collective. So
at the time you were being shipped, I'm using your words. You were being shipped to Ghana.
Packaged and shipped. DHL Express.
At that time, were you happy? How old were you then? Let's go back to it. How old were you then?
When I got shipped to Ghana, I was deceived because my mom said that I'm coming here for vacation. You know what I'm saying? So she's like, oh, you're going to see your uncles, you're going to see your aunties, your cousins, you're going to love Ghana.
Wow.
I was like, wow, thank you, mommy. This is the best gift ever. Because it was during the holidays, Christmas holidays. It's like, oh, the minimum you stay is 6 weeks. I was like, hey, but what about school? She said, oh, don't worry. As not knowing she already have everything planned on. So yeah, man. But I enjoyed that. I went to Achimota, Motown.
Oh, okay.
Class 107 in the building. Yes, sir. I stayed at the Lugard House.
Oh, I see. So yes, after school, you went back to Canada to work, I guess?
Yeah, after school, I went back to continue and finish school. Oh. So I did SS, and I went back to do like college.
Oh, okay. So you did college in Canada?
Yes.
And now you're a big man.
I'm all grown up.
I know. Mom will be proud. She shipped you back to Ghana.
Yeah. I'm. You know what? Even if it didn't happen to the way I wanted it, but I'm so glad that I came back because this is my roots. You know, I am Ghanaian. You know what I'm saying?
Would you want your children also taste the same thing? They should understand the Africa life or the Ghana life as well as the American, the Canada life.
I mean, when I have children, of course they're gonna come back. And they're gonna see Ghana, you know, and experience what I've experienced. So it just depends on their behavior if they want to be back.
Well, it also depends. If you marry a white lady, I'm not sure that will be possible.
I don't know. I feel like it just depends on the person that you marry. You know what I mean? So it's on to them. Just like how I experienced their culture. Let's get a taste. If you really love me, you get a taste of my culture.
So did you start your music thing from college or it started after college?
Nah, like I started music when I was like 9. Yeah, like the first time I performed, I was 9 years old, and it was like a packed place. And people are going nuts because they're like, wow, this kid with so much energy and like so much charisma, just making everybody go wild. You know what I mean? So,
at that time, what song were you singing?
It was a cover song. It was like I was in a program too as well, like a Christian camp program, and they also did like music, and they also helped you write your own lyrics and stuff. So when I was doing it, this guy named Tumps416, that's his Instagram handle. He's the one who helped me and showed me how to rap.
Okay.
And stuff. So when I did that, it was like over. I can't remember the beat. I think it was like a Lil Wayne record or something.
Okay.
Like just an instrumental, and I just rapped on it, and I think I killed it because the feedback I got was phenomenal.
I see. So at what point did you also take it to the commercial level, as in your music business? Because I know at the age of 9 you were just rapping for fun.
Yeah.
People were telling you, Charlie, TKF, they rap and all that. At what point did you take it to the commercial level?
To the commercial level. Great. First it was underground first. I started like active like in high school, you know, and I started taking it commercially, I will say like 2016. Around that time. I started off like being a producer, you know, just making beats for artists and stuff.
Okay.
Like
so you make beats as well?
I make beats, I mix and master, I take photos, I edit, I direct videos, I do everything.
Wow,
that's why my handle is everything KFT. Because I do everything.
That's your handle.
That's my handle.
Everything KFT.
Yes.
I see.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So, but the KFT, you mentioned, you said your name is Kwesi. So what about the F and the T? What do they stand for?
From Toronto.
This guy will kill me, man.
Yes.
So Kwesi from Toronto.
You see, when you say it like that, it's really funny. Everything Kwesi from Toronto. You know, but I just it's because of my experience, my journey, and I just want to put Toronto on the map. And I just want, like, you will see my character, and you will see like the way I am, and you see like if you have been to that place before, you will see that, wow, this guy is a true Torontonian.
But how about that guy, that Pan-Africanist, who would argue that calling yourself Kwesi from Toronto, meaning you are kind of not proud of Ghana, though there is a Kwesi there. Why did you not say maybe Kwesi from Ghana?
Okay, so here's what I'll say. At the end of the day, I was born in Canada. You know what I mean? So the fun fact, like I said earlier, that I came to Ghana and stuff, I still represent my roots when I go back to Canada, or when I go to the States or any part of the world. I show that I'm Ghanaian. You know what I mean? And I do it by my expression, just the way I think, just the way I do things. You will see that, okay, this guy's Ghanaian. But also, I still gotta appreciate the fact that the people who raised me in Toronto, I gotta look at them like they helped my life too. You know, and I want. You see, the Ghana music industry is booming. You know what I mean? Another reason why I'm here. But when it comes to Toronto too, they have like hip hop and stuff, but most of the artists are like blown overseas, like in the States. You know, like Tory Lanez, Drake, The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, they're all from Toronto. You know, so they blew up in America, you know. And for me, I just want to be that guy that I put, like, for instance, like Drake and Tory Lanez, they're inside America, but they still put Toronto on the map.
They're proud of their.
And because I'm from both worlds, I put Toronto and I put Ghana on the map. You know what I mean?
So do you have any label you are working with in Toronto, where you come from?
I am strictly independent.
I see.
Yes, sir.
Is it that you don't want to be signed onto a label? Because I know where you are, music business is really to the roof, and here everyone is struggling.
Yes.
We are struggling to make things happen, but over there there are structures there. So as a producer, are you just not willing to sign on to a label, or you've not gotten one yet?
I always say, like, I will take any meeting. Every deal is a deal until you sign it, right? So I would say, like, yeah, I would look forward to that, but it just depends on the terms in the contract.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just such a big fan of owning my rights and owning my masters, because I look at it as a business perspective. Okay. Not only as an artist. Because some people, it just depends on, like, it literally depends on your financial status. You know, if you can finance yourself as an artist, or if you need the label backing. You know what I mean? So for me, I would say that if I'm looking to do a deal with a label, most likely it'll be a distribution deal. but we'll see what happens. That's all I can say. Yeah.
But apart from that, what are the things you would want a label to put on paper before you can sign? What do you need to see on a paper before you be convinced that this is what I want?
If they're gonna license my music, because that's technically what they're doing, I would want my rights to my music back.
You want the rights to your music back?
Yeah, my masters. So what artists normally do, major artists, is that when they do these deals with labels, let's say they do a 3-album, 4-album deal, right? So basically, because the label's putting up the money, they're the ones who are gonna exclusively license their music, which means they own their music. Think of it like Netflix. You know how like Netflix will like buy a movie, right? And they'll license it for maybe whatever long the contract is. After they do that, then the licensee, like, they get their money back. They get their product back. My bad. So, for me, I would at least want, if you're gonna have the rights to my masters, which is my music, my copyright, then you will have to. The deal has to be like 5. If it's 3 albums, 2 albums, then the deal has to be like, okay, after you've done your contract, then you can buy back your masters, or we can just give them back to you, depending on what the contract is.
I see. Now, looking at your structures in Canada, knowing that over there you are making money from streams and all, but you decided to come to Ghana to do promotion where we are struggling to even get royalties. Why this decision?
The thing about that is that I'm a fan of the music out here. But I also want to, like, for instance, I was really talking about how, like, the way the business structure is in Ghana, in terms of the music industry. I'm not sure about the film and other industries, but I'm seeing in Ghana is that, like, a lot of artists are lacking paperwork, and they're not really publishing their music correctly for them to get royalties. I don't know if there is a company out there. There probably is, like, not all artists, but some of them, and that's killing the business, because you're basically, like, you're missing out on money that should be owed to you. Like, for instance, if my song is playing in a movie in the background, I'm supposed to collect royalties from that. But most of the time, secretly, they'll play your music in the credits or something, and they just won't even contact you. At least contact me to be like, hey, we have your music there, is that okay? And I'll be like, yes or no. So I would say for Ghana, we just need to, like, it's unity. That's what it is. Unity. The reason why I say that, because we need to, first of all, change our thinking, our mindset. Our mindset needs to be strong. Because we can do everything here. Like, because I grew up in Ghana, I know about the hip life. I know about, like, those things. I know about all those things because they were making waves, and they were doing great things. I'm hearing it in Toronto. I'm hearing it in the States. And it's like, when I come back, it's like I'm seeing, like, they're more focused on being, like, famous in Ghana or reaching heights in Ghana, which is okay, but, like, I know that they want to reach to, like, international status.
Talk to your mic.
Sorry. I know that they want to reach the international status. Like, they want to, if you want to just go to, like, Uruguay, what I mean? You know how Ghanaians are everywhere, everywhere you go. So if you want to go to just, like, a country, you gotta at least have, like, somebody there to connect you, like a promoter there, but we don't have that. Like, when I went to LA, like, I met with these, like, Nigerian guys, you know what I mean? And he's, like, the connection for, like, the promoters and for the club.
They are the plugs.
Exactly. So it's like, when it was sad because it's like, I was, like, the only Ghanaian, and it's like, there's Nigerians, there's this, there's that, and I was like, man, like, where's my people? You know what I mean? But we're killing it. Like, people love our music. There's this girl that I know, she's, like, Dominican, but she will know the lyrics of a Ghana song.
Wow.
of a Shatta Wale song or a Stoneboy or whatever song. She won't know the whole lyrics, speaking tree, all those things, like she's Ghanaian.
You don't mean it.
Oh, I mean it. I mean it, man, for real.
She's speaking tree because she's been listening to our songs.
Yeah, so what I mean by that is like she's speaking like the lyrics whenever they speak in their music. She's like
yeah, she can sing along.
Yes. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you've seen those TikToks.
Yeah. I see some of them.
It's real, man. It's happening. You know, so I would say that we need to like I remember I was watching Shatta Wale's live, and I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. Talking
the one
about,
he did yesterday?
No. The one there you go, he's a fan. So like for instance, he was talking about like the music structures and how like there's no music department, like government department in Ghana.
Okay, I know the video you're talking about.
Exactly. Because when I go, first of all, the people who collect my royalties is actually the government in Canada. They're called SOCAN. They're licensed under the government. So they're the ones who are collecting the royalties and those things. So I could relate to what he was saying because I'm like, that is so true. Because in here, there's no really, if there's a music department, it's not as organized and structured as it should be overseas. So like that's what I would say for that.
So can we say that though you might not be the top where you want to be, but have you started making some good money from your streams because of the system in Canada?
Yeah, for me, like I've got checks here and there as an artist, but the main source of money will come from like production or will come from like shows and stuff like that.
And are you playing shows?
I was playing shows, but you know what happened, the COVID.
Yeah. Okay, so before that, were you playing shows?
Yes, I was.
Like paid gigs that you were being paid?
Yes.
Hey. Then you are already big, oh Charlie.
That's funny.
I thought you just started, but if you are playing shows and you're already cashing in, then it means my man KFT is really big, man. So among our artists, whose songs are being played in Canada more?
In Canada, well, in Toronto, I know it was Fuse ODG when he came out with Azonto. It was, I'm gonna be honest, like it's not really like it depends. It depends like in certain parts of Canada when there's like a huge Ghanaian community base. And like the station is like maybe a Ghanaian, of course it'll be played on the radio. But if it's not, I'm gonna be real, it's like Nigerian music all the way.
I see.
Yeah. But there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying the truth.
Yeah, I get it. We still have to work harder. I'm sure that is what you want to tell us. Like, let's work harder to make sure our songs will go out there. So for how long have you been in Ghana?
In Ghana, like
this particular trip?
Just over 3 months.
Oh, you've been here for over 3 months?
Oh yeah, I was here for my sister's wedding.
Oh, okay.
That was amazing.
And have you been locked down or something?
No, I just decided to just hang out for a bit. Under the world, you see how what's going on in the world and stuff, and I just feel
so whilst here, are you doing some recording?
So I'm working with KY Beats. He's the one been hooking me up. Highly Spiritual Music. He been hooking me up with the studio sessions, making my productions and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah. So have you recorded with some of his highly spiritual artists?
No, I just doing myself right now.
You are playing your own beats from his studio.
I'm working on my own music.
I get it. So why are you not willing to feature any of the artists?
No,
yet?
I would like, I don't mind. But like it's just like my plan right now.
Who do you have in mind?
I would work with, I believe I would work with like maybe Stoneboy or who else would I work with? Last Mid, Kumi the guitar.
Oh, you want to work with Kumi guitar?
Yeah.
Wow,
I met him.
Beautiful. You met him?
Yeah.
When was that?
It was actually at West Hills Mall.
Oh, I see. I see. I work with him here at Zylofon Music, so I can even facilitate that if that is what you want.
Okay.
Yeah, we can facilitate that. You and Kumi guitar. He's a fine singer.
Yeah.
And I guess you're a rapper.
Yeah, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper. The project you're gonna play, I was singing on it. I just started singing like last year, so I'm still working on that. So when people ask you, "Oh, you sing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a rapper." You know what I mean? So it's like, but I'm getting there. It's like self-taught, and I want to work with like, so any vocal coaches who are listening right now. I already gave, like, I'm gonna be giving out my Instagram handle, whatever. You guys send me a DM so we can work, so I can work on my voice.
You want a vocal coach?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Chief Charles. I miss Chief Charles on this note. Okay, so let's listen to one song from KFT, and when we come back, the discussion will continue.
Sammy Flex, you rock.
Kwesi from Toronto, aka KFT, on this one called Ballings. So is this part of the songs on your EP?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what's the name of, what is the name of the EP?
The EP is called Heartbreak Story.
Heartbreak Stories.
Yeah, like my heart's broken.
Why are you also among the guys suffering from heartbreaks on social media? Because I've seen so many guys suffering from heartbreaks on social media lately. Are you one of them?
Oh yeah, I am.
Really? Well, how was your case? Tell me, I'm interested. KFT, how was your case?
You want to start from the beginning, or
just summarize it for me? Okay. How it happened.
I would say this. I would say this thing. So for me, right, like I was in a long-term relationship, but it turns out to be it was abusive. Like it was like we weren't understanding each other. There was like cheating. There was like, you know what I mean, all those things. So it's like,
so the lady was abusing you?
Not physically. I know in Ghana you guys would be like thinking about physical abuse. No one can do that.
But psychological abuse.
Yeah. You know, like verbal,
emotional abuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Verbal abuse.
It's like when someone's like cussing you out, like degrading you, like making you not feel like worthy of yourself. Yeah. So like, for instance, like you have to value yourself. You got to know your self-worth, and you got to make sure that people who are, especially someone that you've been with.
So what were you not doing right? That's how come the abuse came. What were you not doing right?
Honestly, I would say this. Like for me, I would say like I wished I was more like mature in certain situations. and again, it was kind of like a high school like sweetheart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was my first love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She broke your virginity.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay, MT, let's say, like your first love, she broke your virginity. So, like you saw the world through her.
Damn, bro, you put me on the spot, bro. You know my mom's listening, bro. Like,
but your mom should know this. Now you are a big man, man. You are a big man.
we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, at least you know the lady who broke KFT's virginity. Now you know. In case you didn't know, now you know.
My God.
So KFT, would you want to share her name?
Nah, I can't do that.
You can't do that. Okay, I understand. Okay, so your first girl, like maybe college kind of sweetheart, and what did she do? What was she doing?
I mean, I feel like this. Like, the background of a woman is very important, and if she doesn't have a father figure, 9 times out of 10, like they have some like daddy issues. And when they're with another man, you see how they go from men to men to men to men to men because they're seeking that thing.
Okay.
So she like, you know, when you sit back and realize like everything, you would be like, wow, okay, now I know why you were doing that, even though it was wrong, but I understand why you were doing that because you were trying to get that thing that you never got from your dad. You know what I mean? So like,
was she Ghanaian?
Nah, she was St. Lucian. Yeah, Caribbean, yeah.
Whoa.
That's it. Caribbean woman, yeah.
Caribbean woman.
But she was in tune with the Ghana culture. Like, she used to do like dance competitions.
Is she one of those ladies we would refer to as Akata in US?
Akata?
Like Akata girls, like Den girls.
What's Akata girls?
Okay. You are a Canada boy, so maybe you missed that.
Maybe I wasn't here when you guys were saying Akata.
No, it's not even used here. It's used in the US more.
Akata.
Yeah, they call them the Akata boys and girls. But let's move on.
Okay.
A Caribbean lady who is making a Ghanaian boy feel so down, man. Charlie, that girl be hard girl.
That's funny.
How long did you date her?
I would say it was 6 years on and off.
I see. Then you tried.
I did try. I even say that in my song. I said, even though I failed, I did my test. So, you know what?
But why something that you suffered from? You've given it a position in your life, like you've given such a thing a title for your EP, something that you wish you would forget. Because
people are going through it. You know what I mean? And I want people to know. Let me say it. Like, the EP, even though it's titled Heartbreak Story, if you actually listen to the song, you're gonna feel better about yourself. You know? And it's like, even though I talked about what happened in a relationship, I still give out messages and lyrics that you have to have self-worth. You have to appreciate yourself. You got to make sure that when someone's coming to you, they understand who they're dealing with. You know what I mean? So Heartbreak Story is just like the title of the movie, but the songs is the storyline is different. It's different.
Okay, DJ Sticker, let's listen to another song from the Heartbreak Stories EP. The first one we listened to was called Ballin'. Now let's listen to this one. His name is KFT Kwesi from Toronto. He is here in Ghana to do promotions for his works. This is his EP, The Heartbreak Stories. And good morning to Mama if you are listening to us.
Zylofon FM.
Stop when you know you just started something. Stop when you know you can't stop.
the Heartbreak Stories EP. And what do we call this one? The one we just listened to?
It's called Dial Tone.
Say again?
Dial Tone.
Dial Tone.
Yes.
Hey. Wow, Dial Tone.
I mean, even with the beat itself, it's kind of dreamy. You know what I mean? I called it Dial Tone because it's like we used to argue on the phone a lot. You know what I mean? So I used to just hang up and then she'll hear the dial tone. Simple as that.
I see. How is the EP doing though?
It's doing good, man. I'm starting to see like streams, like it's like, you know, when you go on Spotify, it starts to replace like your former songs, and it's like on top of like my other songs that I released in the past. Yeah, it's doing well, man. I'm starting to see like a lot more followers and stuff.
Okay.
And I'm doing some promotions and getting great feedback from fans and family and friends and whatnot. So I'm proud.
Now, after listening to the two songs, that is Ballin' and Dial Tone, I know some people would go like, okay, like the Ghana kind of music consumers, this might sound foreign. This might not sound like a Ghanaian doing it. This might sound like maybe like American or something like that doing it.
Yeah.
Do you really see them as your target with this EP?
I do. Because they still listen to Drake.
I know.
They still listen to Rick Ross. They still listen to Meek Mill. It's the same thing. That's why I was talking about being international. Because even though I'm doing things in Canada, I also got to be here and do promos and stuff here too as well. So, and also in the States as well. You know, so I see like the whole drill scene. You know what I mean? And I will say like hip hop has evolved. You know, like drill music is from like the UK, and now it's in Ghana. So that just shows how appreciative of hip hop and how well it can do in this country.
I see. Okay, so let's listen to one last song from it. The EP has 5 songs, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll do 3 for radio sake, and after that, you guys, those who are fans of KFT, you guys can go online to stream the rest of the songs.
Yes,
so this
sir.
one is called The Story, right?
Yes, The Story.
Let's listen to The Story.
Zylofon FM.
This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. I got him screaming out, that's what I mean, huh? I got him screaming out, that's what I mean, huh? Gotta make it now, head up for the sundown. Ain't no stopping in this life when it's going down. Let them know I'm about to take off like a NASCAR. Fast car, take off in a Jaguar. And the Porsche 911 is my mascot. I'm so fly, need a game bomb. The hero fantastic. I said we roll with the crew and we tie like gymnastics. In the middle, I'm the captain. I said I got superpowers, but even no captain. Can't lie, this is kinda hard. Won't even fly, driving in the car. Going loud, speakers going hard. No lie, this my kind of song. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. This is how the story begins. This is how the story ends. Drip, drip from the head to the toes. Dripping all over, about to see a rainbow. One day you gon' see me in that green Lambo, but still save the day like a ninja turtle. Pull up in a yellow Porsche and I know you love it. Money always come and go, my kids are coming. Something that you gotta know, I'm a real descendant. I'm Mount Abraham, my God is sovereign. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't time for my haters, it's the money I choose. You win some, then you lose, but my God got my back, it's a spirit I
Zylofon
use.
FM.
Can't lie, this is kinda
This is hard. Coming from KFT, Kwesi from Toronto. Wow, reserving the best for the last, man.
Yeah.
So far, my favorite is this one.
I know.
That is my story.
That's why I made it the last song. When you hear the last song, you're like, wait, what's going on? What's happening? They start going crazy. Like,
no, this is crazy.
Yeah,
this is hot. This is hot.
You see how you're feeling it?
Yeah, so
go.
crazy.
So that's why I'm here.
You are a smart guy.
Yes.
Okay, Nana, already let me listen to you. Sammy Rasta, let me listen to you. And Roland Amati, what are you guys telling my man here, KFT?
What's up?
Oh, Sammy. I thought so. Right, I think I like your vibe, your communication, yeah, and Ukiti. Ukiti pa.
I said mete.
Kachu. I'll understand.
You understand,
Yeah.
but do you speak?
I'm getting there, but I'll understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Okay, when someone speaks it, you understand it, but
Yeah.
you're not able to also flow.
I can flow a little bit, but then I have to add the little English, the bruffle in there.
Yeah, because I just wanted to ask if
He can
has
do
any
some of
plan.
the songs
Yeah,
in G.
to at least.
Oh yeah, I got so much music. I got Afrobeat music as well.
Talk to your mic.
Yeah, I got Afrobeat music. Like I said, I'm working with Kewa, and we have an Afrobeat record. I even shot a video just like 3 weeks ago, I believe, and it's called Best of Me, and I'm actually speaking Tree in it. I'm mixing it up.
I see.
That's
I
great.
feel like you guys you rock with that one.
Yeah, I think I like all the songs that you played, and it looks more foreign. As you touched on that.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that he is recording Afro, that we can feel that vibe here. If you had played this song in 10 years, Ghanaians would jump to it. But now the narrative is different here. So I would love to listen to you on an Afro beat and how
I can show you. I can play it to after this interview.
Okay, that would be great.
A little preview.
That would be great. But I think you one thing is you really need to be available. Like you need to push your music to the Ghanaian market.
Oh yeah,
and let's feel more energy from the Afro beat, and I would love to listen to that.
Oh yeah, I'll
but
keep that
welcome home, and then
thank you.
We hope to see the best of you.
Oh,
nice one.
The best of me. That's the title of the song. Good catch though.
Nana already take over after Sammy Rasta. But TKF, someone is telling me I should tell you to change your name from KTF to T-Pain.
You mean KFT?
KFT to T-Pain. Okay, yes. Nana already, let me listen to you. What are you telling him? Good morning to you, Paco Rich. He's also a nominee for the 3 Music Awards Best DJ of the Year. Yeah, so I'm sure if you have some videos, he can also give you a part of his playlist on Afro Fuse on Zylofon TV. Yes, Nana Aredu.
Yes, Sammy, I'm very impressed with the level of commitment he's giving his art.
Okay.
Because when you're coming into a space where, like Sammy Rasta was saying, that it's more of an Afrobeat time or drill music time, and to still stick to your hip hop EP and not to try and record something new to please the audience, and to be yourself and say this is who I am. I'm a rapper. This is what I do. And I think it's something that we should cheer him up, because the industry is such that if you are identified with a certain music and that is not your core music, and you're not able to sustain that music, you fade out easily.
For sure.
I don't want to mention names, but we had so many examples in the industry where people were trying to do what they were best known for. It wasn't working. They switched into something, and they got the hit. Now they're unable to sustain, so they are suffering. And no matter what they do next, the audience is not responding, because that is not what we knew you for. So for him to say that, okay, this is a big risk. If people are listening to Drake is huge. It took Drake some time to get to where he is. It took Justin Bieber some time to get the African or Ghanaian market. Tory Lanez, for instance, we all know what happened through social media. He became what he is. So if I come to Ghana and I'm bringing the same kind of music, it's a big risk. Somebody might listen to you and say, "Oh, you are not serious. Oh, what are you doing? Right now we the dance. Right now we the sing Afrobeat. Right now say we the fight high life and Afrobeat. You are bringing this one." But I feel that it's a step in the right direction because then he gets to cement who he is.
Of course,
he stands by it. He defends it. Once he gets accepted and he builds the fan base, anything else that he throws in there proves his versatility. That okay. He is also versatile. There has to be something new about your brand. There has to be something that is refreshing about your brand every time. You don't have to put all the eggs in one basket at a go. So the songs you played are songs that, like you said, people are listening to Drake. It's now going to settle in the niche market, music market audience. This is going to be a niche audience. A few hip hoppers who love hip hop music, who want to listen and then jump to it, will work with it. Then it grows from there. So it's like referral marketing. Okay. So from 10 people to 20, 21, then you go to 30, then 40, then you drop something new that they are not used to. They go like, oh, this my guy said he be dope. See the song where he drop right now. So I wish him all the best. His records are dope.
Thanks. And
I like the fact that he's able to do a 360 job. And I also like that he's not just producing himself, but he's working with highly spiritual. Yeah. That means he also gives rooms for other producers to also throw in ideas. Because sometimes if you're a beat maker and you are writing on your own music, sometimes you are limited with the ideas of even the arrangement of production that you do. But somebody giving you another beat can bring out the best in you. You get me? Okay. So I wish him all the best, Charlie. We did here to support 100.
Thank you so much. Okay, Roland, take over. Let me listen to you before he leaves us. And let me mention that we will be doing the industry project today. Today we're going to dwell on bands. I know all artists sometimes they perform with bands, and how are the bands also faring in the game? Today we're talking to some band leaders who'll be joining us to do the industry project. That is what comes right after our interview with KFT.
First of all, welcome to our music industry.
Thank you.
First of all, we say KFT on your virgin.
KFT on your virgin. Breaking the virginity.
And it's been a very revealing conversation, and I like his understanding in the music business. You see, this is one thing that for a while now people have been hammering on, preaching on so many platforms when it comes to our understanding of the music business, not only here in Ghana but also outside. He spoke about plugs outside. I think yes, we are trying as a nation, we are trying as an industry, but there's more to be done. We need so much plugs, as many as we can get, even outside Ghana, and it will go a long way to help us. And again, there's one question that I would like to know. So far, being in Ghana in our music industry, what are some of the challenges that you've been through?
Ooh, that's a good question. I must say, like the mindset of when they're like, oh, Anchla, like we'll do it tomorrow. Oh, next week. But you're supposed to do it today. That's what I've been facing a lot. And you can't do that.
They're not time conscious, you mean?
Yeah. They're not punctual.
They are not punctual, okay.
You can't do that like in America. You can't do that because they don't care how famous you are. If you start not like responding or whatever the case is, or not doing your job correctly, they're just gonna cancel you. They say because there's always remember there's somebody else that could probably do a far better job than you. Yeah. So I faced man, when it comes to like support, there is support. But I also face like some type of like envy from people.
Envy.
Yeah, like they're kind of jealous or something. Maybe because like where I'm from and stuff. But at the same time, it's like you just gotta grind. Like, you know what I mean? Because if I give you the background of my parents, you'd be like, wow, how did they make it? You know what I mean? If they can make it, especially in those times in Ghana, it was a lot tougher in those days than now. I mean, now people can take their phone and go on YouTube, get like couple hundreds of subscribers, start getting a check. You know what I mean? So like, I would say like, we need to just like stop with this. Like, first of all, you need to stop idolizing people, like hip hop, Afrobeat artists, or whatever the case is. For instance, like if I'm coming to like, let's say a studio session, and you said this is the time that your session starts, and let's say you're mixing an artist that is higher than me, or whatever status is higher, whatever, and my session is at that time, you gotta respect my session. Number one, I paid for it, and number two, that will hurt your business if you don't show respect to artists and stuff like that. We have this guy coming here, so you know what? We're doing this, so just give me 10 more minutes. Give me 10 more minutes. I'm like, no, buddy, I paid for the session. I'm here.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And there's times when I went to like I won't mention names, but I went to different studios, to the fact that they didn't even know. They told me, yeah, come at this day, and when I was there was nobody there, and they're like, I'll call this guy to come. I'm like, what is that? what level of professionalism is that?
Yeah, that is the like Ghana. That's the Ghana thing. Your name.
You're a big person in the industry, but you behave like an amateur just because of someone's social status. We need to drop that. Like, that's not cool.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Now that we know.
I feel like you guys know, but it's just like,
we know.
More people gotta speak on it.
Yeah, we know. It's a big problem in our industry. Yeah, bro.
So
you can wrap up now.
Yeah, he has a very unique style, just like my big man said. And the music industry is, some say it is choked, but we don't see it as choked as it is. There's still more room. There's so many lands for him to
provided he do something new. Why not?
Exactly. And he's brought something new and refreshing also to the table. So you're welcome.
Thanks, my bro.
Thank you so much. All right, so we are going to wrap up with KFT. KFT, have you built some fan base in Ghana for your short stay so far?
It's getting there. Okay. You know, I'm starting to see, because you know, when you go back to like the database, when you check your let's say Instagram data, or you check Spotify, Apple, it shows you like the regions of streamers and stuff. And I'm seeing like some streamers from Ghana.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. So where can we stream the EP? Let's get that information and run away.
Okay, so you can go to my Instagram handle, which is underscore everything KFT, as in Kwesi from Toronto, and the link will be in the bio. It's a hyperlink, so when you click on it, it will show my music video. It will show all different streaming platforms, and there's also SoundCloud as well, which you can listen to it for free if you don't have a subscription to a major platform. Streaming platform.
So underscore KFT everything
underscore everything KFT.
Underscore everything KFT.
Yes, because I do it all.
I know. I'll be checking it out for us to do some more. Shall I big up to you? Do you want to say thank you or hello to some people?
All right, so shout out time. Okay. So I want to give a shout out to my parents for believing in me. You know what I mean? They have their business is called Perma Solution at Atiko Junction. If you want some nice
they have a business here in Ghana.
Oh yeah.
Perma Solutions, as in permanent solutions. Oh, okay. I'll check them out when I drive there.
So I also want to give a shout out to my guy Kweku Obeng. His studio is Studio 85. He's a photographer, and he took some dope shots of me. I also want to give a shout out to my homie from Atlanta, Jay Hollingsworth. He's been helping me with he's like the creative director, helping me with you should sing like that, you should do it like that. So he's been helping with the project as well.
Okay.
I want to give another shout out to I want to shout out God. Like, that should have been like the first thing. Like, what am I doing? Like, what's going on?
Shout out God,
Yeah, for real.
Like, you forgot to shout out God first.
Yeah, that's man.
Yo, my nigga, God, shout outs to you.
Shout out God for real. I want to give a special shout out to DJ D Nice. He's the one who's actually been helping Ghanaian artists in Alberta whenever they come to Alberta.
Okay. Okay.
He's been like DJing them and helping them with shows and stuff like that.
Okay.
And he has like a fighting league called AFC Championship, which is in the host fights in Bukum. And I also give a shout out to Bosu Kule.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been helping me.
I know. Will you be working with Sister Fia?
God willing, yeah. God willing, yeah.
Thank you so much, KFT, for talking to us.
No problem.
I've enjoyed your time. We're going to meet again, and thanks for your gift.
Yes.
I'm not going to share it with this man.
Don't.
I told you.
How about this? When I go number one, we share it together.
Nice one. We're going to do that. Yeah.
So save it.
I'm going to save it.
There we go.
Thank you so much. His name is KFT. That is Kwesi from Toronto. And I also have a special birthday dedication here coming from it is coming from my man, my own man. It is going to Selector Acid. Is Selector Acid the SM boy? Hey, DJ Q, this guy the warrior on Facebook, eh? Alright, so it is coming from DJ Q to Selector Acid. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you, and thanks for your support. Though I understand you worry a little bit on social media, but you are also a supporter of our trade. So God bless you so much, Selector Acid. Happy birthday to you, coming from DJ Q. Alright, so let's do this from Black Rasta. When we come back, the industry project will come off.
SERWAA Sewa
Zylofon FM.
Sewa Koto True African beauty. Run the